You don't need a job. You need money. You need income. I know we all have expenses. You need money with responsibilities. Yes, we do. We all have that. But what you need is money, not a job. You need an income, not that job. Now, if you love your job, this is for you. If you hate your job, even better, this is for you. You don't necessarily need a job. You don't need that much responsibilities at work. What you need is freedom and autonomy. Autonomy over your time, autonomy over your resources and the way in which you think. Now, a lot of people they want to start YouTube and they're stuck on what niche. They know they want to start YouTube because they need to supplement their income. That income, the only one money they have once a month, is not going to be enough. And I get you. The way in which the economy is set up right now, people are struggling. And therefore, it is only safe to say that don't wait until you get lumbered at work with a lot of responsibilities and you get rewarded with a promotion, which is even more responsibilities, that fools you into thinking that you have more money coming in. All that money will go up. It will go up in flame when you handed your resignation, well, when you handed your resignation letter, because yes, you've really been overwhelmed and you're frustrated and your mental health cannot take it anymore. And everybody will get to that point. It's not a curse. It is not a curse. Life is not easy at this point in time. Now, taking for instance, in the UK, a lot of people don't quite know, but more and more people are stepping out to say there aren't enough jobs in the UK. Now, we're claiming there aren't enough jobs, yet we have lots and lots of people who are out of work. There's a high level of unemployment. That's in addition to young people that we have that are outside of school now, outside of universities. They've graduated, they haven't got jobs to go into. And don't get me started on that apprenticeship that is being sold to people. Now, the flip side of that, of all this that I'm saying, is that employers are struggling to keep people in work. Why? Because national insurance, it's costing more and more to employ people than it used to cost probably 5 years ago or 3 years ago. And with that, it's been pushing people now, along with the hustle culture, that people need to start looking at alternative ways, additional ways of making more money, of increasing their income. Now, you may be thinking, I'm not creative, so I can't do YouTube. I don't have a bubbly personality, so I can't do YouTube. That's a lie. That's an excuse that you are placing upon yourself so as not to take action. If you really want to start YouTube, you can start it. And we all know, yes, people make money, but that is not the point here. The point here is that if you want to start, there are so many niches that you can do. There are so many channel ideas that you can do from what you are watching, what you are doing every single day in your life, even the content that you consume. You can do the same thing. And it is not saturated because people are still looking for people who look like them. Women over 40 are still looking for other women over 40 to relate to. Now, today's niche is shopping. Did you know that? You go shopping every single week or every other day in some households. As a working woman, I would say you go shopping every single week. And this is something that you can do because you're still going to go shopping anyway. Let's go down to Kristy Griffiths. This channel, she started it as a faceless channel. But there's a woman behind it, behind the scene. I am sure she's well over 40, if not in her 50s. Now, one of the videos that went viral on her channel is that of a DIY panel that she put up in her bedroom. Who would have known? This woman started this channel with DIY crafts projects. It's a faceless channel. She didn't have to show her face. You won't even see her on camera. You might see her hand, you will hear her voice, but she doesn't show her face. And I'm sure this is not the first faceless channel that I've brought onto this channel for you to know about. Now, she started off as a DIY craft and home renovation. Then she started to vlog, just documenting her life. Remember, I keep saying to you, you should document your life as well. There's a lot of benefits that comes with documenting your life. You're able to revisit the moments that you care to share. Whether you share this with the world or not, it's totally up to you. Not every hobby needs to be monetized. Not every side also needs to be monetized. While you're supplementing your income, it would help for you to put it out to the world so you can monetize it. But if that's not something you want to do, then don't do it. I'm saying find a life outside of the work that you are doing day to day. Your 9 to 5 is sucking energy out of you. More and more of us are finding out that we're getting burnt out. People are breaking down as a result of their workload. It doesn't have to be like that. You can create a life outside of your life. This lady does, in addition to documenting her life, is that she finds the closest store to her. She drives down. These are grocery stores and home decor stores. She drives down and she showcases new items in store, or items that tickle her fancy, as I always say. If it tickles your fancy, pick it up and showcase it. If you want, you can talk about it. In 8 to 12 minutes, you can see a variety of products on our channel. She is so good. She has gotten good at talking about doing a voiceover over these videos. Nobody ever started perfect. There's that saying that Rome wasn't built in a day. Did you know it's not a complete saying? The rest of the saying was that, but they were laying bricks year by year or day by day. Go and find out. That Rome wasn't built in a day is not a complete saying. It's because they were laying the bricks. Day by day, they were laying the bricks, and then we had Rome thousands of years later. So you can either choose to do voiceover or not. There are other channels that don't have a voiceover. I've shown you before. Cozy Corner is another channel that I modeled a separate channel of mine on. And this lady was dropping videos so consistently. There is nothing to say that that doesn't bring her joy. If it brings you joy, you can care to share it with the world, because you would be putting value into the world. The other thing is you don't have to show your face, and you can show yourself. You can show your face as well. Now, something about this niche is that get ready to be active. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because, girl, you are going to walk. You will stay active. Your step counter will blow up. If you're somebody who enjoys walking and you enjoy shopping, you can do this niche. You can easily do this niche. Just take your phone, capture it on your phone, and walk around the store. And thankfully, if you live in the Western world, nobody's going to stop you to say, what are you filming? Nobody. And if you're filming it for your own pleasure, right? You will get your steps in and you will lose weight. It's one heck of a hobby if you want to do it. But also, you can be a content creator well into your 80s. If you started now, it's such an easy content, it's such an easy niche that there is no excuse for you not to do it. If you start it now, you can do it into your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, your 80s, your 90s, your 100s if you want to. It's such an easy way to make money. You don't have to think, oh, I'm not creative enough. You are great just the way you are. You just need to find something within your life that you do on the regular and capture it. You don't have to talk. You don't have to speak. But if you want to speak, that's even better, because you will become a better speaker 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line. In fact, 6 months from now, if you can afford to just speak without reading off a script, fantastic for you. It will be so great. But remember, if you want to do this niche, you can either pick it to be time sensitive, or you can do it in such a calm way with, such softness that you don't have to be racing against the time. I once shared on this channel that I had a separate YouTube channel that was all about the shopping niche. And I felt once I returned to work, I couldn't keep up with it. So I had to close it down. And the essence of that is because it was so time sensitive, I couldn't keep up. I needed to make sure I was dropping the videos every single day. You don't have to do that. You do not have to. Once a week is good. If you can do your runs across the store once a week, show items that you really liked, that piqued your interest in store, talk about them or showcase them in the video, and leave it until next week. You're good to go. You are good to go. Now, the promise of my videos, I hope, and the impact I'm looking to have on you is that when you pick one of these niches and start YouTube, create in such a way that you create with passion, create in such a way that you're not going to get burnt out, which is why I say find something within your life to create a niche, to create content out of, and that is your niche. But also create with the aim of possibility, with an open mind of possibility, because you don't know what's going to happen a month from now. People get monetized a month from now, just in case you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen in 6 months from now or 7 months from now. Imagine the story of Oma Bell that I shared with you in the previous video. So you never can tell where this is going to take you. Tomorrow you could create a business out of it. This Kristy Griffiths lady, she has a product, a linen organizer. She created a business out of, whoever thought there would be such a thing called linen organizer? Whoever ever thought about it? Not me. She has a digital book on Amazon as well. That is the life of possibilities that I'm trying to share with you. And I hope that when you make the start on this, you can afford to have a bit of self-reflection, be introspective, and think, what am I doing on a day-to-day that won't kill me, that won't burn me out, that I can easily capture? There are so many skills that you will learn that the benefit of starting a YouTube channel far outweighs procrastinating and just talking about it.